Hello, Zod members and Zod fans. This is Zod Sammy Stinky, the sexiest Zod member, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different. We're focusing on 2013 March Madness because college basketball is my favorite thing to watch, my favorite sport to watch, and I'm just going to be telling you about the bracket, the teams I picked. Most of them aren't upsets, but that they are upsets. I might tell you why I picked them as upsets. I'll tell you this, my bracket's going to be Big 12 favored because the Big 12 is my favorite conference because it has Kansas, and Kansas is my favorite team. So, let us begin. I'm picking Louisville to win their first game, Missouri to upset Colorado State. Even though Missouri left the Big 12, I still like them. Oklahoma State to win their first game, St. Louis to win their first game, Memphis to win their first game, Michigan State to win their first game, Cincinnati to upset Creighton, and Duke, as much as they're little floppers, to upset Alabama. Gonzaga to win their first game, Pittsburgh to win their first game, Wisconsin to beat Mississippi, Kansas State to win their first game, Arizona to win their first game, New Mexico to beat Harvard, Notre Dame to beat Iowa State, and Ohio State to win their first game. Kansas to win their first game. Villanova. My friend's always been a big fan of Villanova, and I like Villanova to win their first game. VCU to win their first game, as much as I hate them for a while ago, beating Kansas with an upset in the I think it was pretty early, third round. Really made me angry. Michigan to win their first game. UCLA to win their first game. Florida to win their first game. Oklahoma to upset San Diego State, and Georgetown to win their first game, Indiana to win their first game, Temple to win on an upset, UNLV to win their first game, Syracuse to win, Butler to beat Bucknell, Marquette to beat Davidson, Illinois to win their first game, and Miami to win their first game. Louisville to beat Missouri, Oklahoma State to upset St. Louis. I like Oklahoma State. I think they'd do very well in the tournament. Memphis to upset Michigan State because, oh, how I hate Michigan State. Duke to beat Cincinnati. Gonzaga to beat Pittsburgh. Kansas State to beat Wisconsin. New Mexico to beat Arizona. And Ohio State to beat Notre Dame. Kansas to beat Villanova. Michigan to beat cursed VCU. Florida to win their game. Georgetown to beat Oklahoma. Indiana to win. Syracuse to win. Butler to upset Marquette. Butler has been very good at upsets, and they're a very good team. Illinois to lose to Miami. Louisville to lose to Oklahoma State, sorry. Duke to the Floppers to beat Memphis. Kansas State beating Gonzaga on an upset. Ohio State beating New Mexico. Kansas beating Michigan. Florida losing to Georgetown. Indiana beating Syracuse. And Butler with another upset against Miami. Oklahoma State to beat Duke, Kansas State to beat Ohio State, Kansas to beat Georgetown, and Butler to lose to Indiana. The finals being Kansas versus Kansas State, and Kansas winning. You might think my bracket is Big 12 favored, which it probably is, but I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.